Welcome back to AMV's video about the luckiest people caught on camera. In this video, we'll be showcasing some incredible moments that will make you believe in luck. Get ready to be amazed and inspired by these miraculous escapes and unbelievable coincidences. We've gathered some of the most jaw-dropping footage that will leave you feeling awestruck and filled with wonder. The camera captured a scene of a child lying on the train track with a running train above. Wow, it was lucky that the child survived. This man was walking very slowly on the railway. Oh no, a train is coming closer from far away. Luckily, he moved quickly off the track. Two sisters were running and jumping happily in the garden. Oh my God, look closely! A snake fell from the tree and came close to the younger sister. Luckily, the younger sister was unharmed. This man had a snake crawl into his clothes. It's really scary. Fortunately, others helped him cut his clothes to get the snake out. Two people were traveling in the sea. Oh no, a big wave was approaching them. Luckily, they managed to go back to the shore in time. This man's dashboard cam recorded him biking up a bridge. Luckily, he came down safely. This man was thrown off a high-rise building window. Fortunately, someone caught and saved him. Two cars collided on the road and nearly hit a pedestrian nearby. Luckily, the pedestrian was unharmed. This is a scene of a clever seal catching and returning a phone to a human. He was lucky to meet this intelligent seal. This is a scene where an excavator and a car collided while traveling in opposite directions and hit a man nearby. Fortunately, he was fine. This car was driving on the road when suddenly it lost control. Oh my God! Luckily, the person walking nearby managed to avoid it. This motorcycle was traveling too fast and lost control, colliding with a car coming from the opposite direction. Let's look back at the lucky scene of these two people. This is a scene of a motorcycle losing control and crashing into a meat store on the side of the road. Luckily, both the driver and the store owner were okay. This man was planning a surprise birthday party when someone else accidentally knocked over his cake. The lucky thing here is that the cake was perfectly caught by someone else. This is a scene of two cars moving in opposite directions on the road. Luckily, both avoided each other, but one lost its direction and crashed straight into a house. The lion in this enclosure has bitten a zookeeper. Thankfully, another person came to his aid and he was unharmed. This car lost control and skidded into a residential house. Luckily, no one was injured. The lesson learned here is that we should drive carefully on the road. This car was moving when a bicycle suddenly crossed the road. Wow! Luckily, the car stopped in time before anything bad happened. This car was moving and rolled down a ravine due to losing momentum. Everyone was able to avoid it and no one was injured. This boy was walking behind a car when it suddenly reversed, causing him to fall onto the road and almost get hit by another car. Luckily, the car stopped in time. People were eating together in a house when suddenly the supporting column collapsed. Oh my God! Fortunately, the girl nearby was able to run out in time. This car rolled down a deep ravine. Oh dear, luckily the driver escaped. Let's look back at this action-packed scene. This young man was walking across the road when a car sped past him. Thankfully, he was unharmed. Oh my God, look at the airplane flying so close to the skyscrapers. It reminds me of some unlucky incidents. This racing car was going too fast and seemed to be losing control. Fortunately, the photographers were okay. This lucky man was walking across the train track when a train approached. Wow, take a look back at that scene. What do you think? This racing car almost hit a spectator because it was going too fast and lost control. Luckily, no one was injured. This car was going too fast and almost hit two pedestrians crossing the road. Fortunately, they were able to avoid the car. This person was running and suddenly blown off the side of the road by a passing train. Thankfully, he only suffered minor scratches and was not in danger. This is a picture of a car and truck colliding. A pedestrian near the accident fell down but was able to avoid the worst possible outcome. This racing car is driving dangerously close to the wall. Wow, let's watch that again. Thankfully, there was no collision. This truck was speeding and crashed into a motorbike coming from the opposite direction. Any updates on what happened next? How scary! The motorcyclist suddenly fell off the bike and almost got run over by a truck. Luckily, they're okay, thank goodness. This car got hit by a street lamp while driving. Oh my gosh, let's watch it again. Luckily, the driver is okay. Phew. The road was slippery after the rain and this girl fell in the middle of it. Oh no, a bus is coming. Thankfully, she's okay. What a relief. Two trucks and a car collided while driving and a pedestrian nearby almost got hit. Thankfully, they ran away in time. How lucky. This car got into an accident and ended up on the sidewalk. Oh no, this man almost got hit. Thankfully, he avoided it in time. Thank goodness. This person fell in the middle of railway tracks and was almost hit by a train. Oh my God. Thankfully, they avoided it in time. How lucky! This car backed into a glass door and broke it. Thankfully, no one was injured. What a relief! Thank you for watching AMB's video and sharing the joy with us. If you have your own lucky story, don't hesitate to share it with us by writing in the comments below. Please subscribe to our channel to get the latest videos, and we wish you all the best of luck in life.